guys, and good evening sa inyo lahat, and welcome back to
Team
the game number
Liquid's
2 of
turn to
Evil
ban.
Geniuses and Team Liquid. So, nasa first series pa rin naman tayo for today.
Evil
So,
Geniuses
Team Liquid
turn
sila
to
yung nanalo for
ban.
game number 1. Medyo one-sided nga lang yung nangyari for that game. Pero tignan natin for this game number 2 kung makakabawi ba yung Evil Geniuses. Kasi tignan naman yung heroes for AG. We're gonna have two supports on the first pick. On the first phase, meanwhile, Team Liquid pares core hero yung ipapakita nila dito on
10
the first
seconds
phase. So, we're gonna
remaining.
have Beastmaster and Medusa. So, wala pa tayong answer on on these
5
heroes.
seconds remaining.
Team Liquid, tinanggal na nila dito yung mga heroes na, na pang-counter out na Medusa. We don't have the AM, Pangolier, yung mga Diffusal Builder. Which is yan na yung pinaka pang-counter talaga on Medusa. Well, Nyx Assassin is still open, pero for Evil Genius, nagpakita na sila ng two supports. So, I
Evil
don't think na
Geniuses
maganda pa
turn
yung
to pick.
Nyx dito for the game. Unless maglalagay sila ng Nyx on the offlane. Siguro yun yung pwede for EG. So,
10 seconds
medyo mahirap
remaining.
to for EG. I mean, they're up against Medusa and wala pa kayong
5
pang counter on
seconds
this hero.
remaining.
Pag di mo pa naman na-contra yung Medusa, parang ang hirap na talaga. Kasi binago na si Medusa, di ba? Built-in na yung mana shield. Kailangan mo muna ubusin yung mana bago mo babawasan yung HP ni Medusa. Though he only has, 0 base strength. So, di naman siya ganun kakunat. Pero yung mana talaga yung poproblemahin mo.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
So, AG with the third pick, they will go for the Brewmaster. So, parang kumukuha na lang yata sila dito ng hero na pang-kite on Medusa. At least you have that Blue Panda, andyan yung Cyclone, Tornado, kung ano man tawag dun, to control down the Medusa.
10 seconds remaining.
So, for Team Liquid, they might just pick two supports for the game.
5 seconds
Kailangan
remaining.
nila ng hard disable to deal with the Brewmaster. Well, meron naman silang Roar, pero we're gonna need some follow-ups. Kasi meron naman tayong pang save for EG. They have Rubik later on with that Shard of Greed.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
So, Clockwork yung magiging support for Team Liquid. So, ganito na naman talaga yung maganda kasama ng mga range hero na hindi kayang tumangke ng creep wave. So, Clockwork, it's okay together with that Medusa. So, pause for hero siguro yung hahanapin natin right now for Team Liquid.
10 seconds remaining.
Wala na Skyrad. Ano pa bang okay?
5 seconds remaining.
Miraner, it's it. No. Ano pa bang mga mapipick na pause for? Parang Paul Tultan naman nakikita natin pause for.
Evil Geniuses turn to pick.
Silencer.
So, Silencer would be the fourth pick for Team Liquid. So, yan, dyan na yung hard counter mo talaga on the Heroes of Evil Geniuses. Silang tatlo, nagre-rely heavily on their spells. So, with just one Global Silence, tigil lahat ng initiation for Evil Geniuses.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Liquid's turn to bat.
Terrorblade.
So, Terrorblade will be the fourth pick for Evil Geniuses. So, parang ito na lang yung naging answer nila on the Medusa. This with the reflection, andun yung attack speed slow.
10
Pinaganda yung
seconds
reflection.
remaining.
May attack speed slow na siya nakasama. And yes, kakopin mo yung Medusa, di ba?
5
And si
seconds
Medusa,
remaining.
one of Scadi carriers. So, sobrang sakit na ito.
Evil
Especially pag
geniuses
naka-on
turn
yung
to
kanyang
ban.
split shot.
Turn to ban.
So, a mid-hero, yung hinahanap natin for both sides. So, MK will be banned out. Sing goes for the Darkseer. Darkseer yung okay, para lang masabi na hindi kontrang-kontra yung TB. So, we already have Beastmaster for the side
10
of Team
seconds
Liquid.
remaining.
So, any heroes na for Team Liquid? Open pa yung apat na Spirit Heroes.
5 seconds
I
remaining.
think it's Spirit Heroes lang naman yata yung kunin nila for this one. Well, Spirit Heroes, most of them is malakas in clearing out the illusions of Terrorblade. Not Illusion Heroes, they can just go for Batrider.
Evil geniuses turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Liquid's turn to pick.
So, Puck would be the last ban
10
for Team Liquid and the
seconds
Zeus
remaining.
ban for Evil Geniuses. So, open yung apat na Spirit Heroes. And just go for
Evil
Ember actually.
geniuses turn to pick.
But they would just go for the Storm Spirit instead. So, yeah, kahit anong Spirit Hero naman yung kunin mo for the game, wala tayong panghuli for EG aside from the Lift and aside from that Frostbite. So, sobrang ganda ng Storm Spirit this game. Wala na rin tayong pack for the control. So, ano pa bang ginagamit ni Seasmile on the
10
middle lane?
seconds remaining.
Hindi na kasi lumalabas yung Death Prophet. Parang ayun yung madalas ko nakikita sa kanya dati, di ba?
5
Before
seconds
mag-patch.
remaining.
Parang laging Death Prophet yung ginagamit niya sa middle lane. Hindi ka rin pwedeng kumuha ng Batrider kasi kung titignan mo yung support ng Team Liquid, it's Clockwork and Silencer. And sila yung tipo ng hero na nakakapag-respond in case na mag-dive siya sa tower. So, Queen of Pain na lang yung magiging last pick dito for Evil Geniuses. So, tignan natin kung ano ba yung magiging approach niya on skill build. I mean, you have Queen of Pain for EG, pero we still have that Silencer. So, kailangan mo ng pang-dispel maybe something like BKB or Yule Scepter. Parang ang dami mong kakailanganin na bilhin na items dito for Evil Geniuses. You're gonna need Manta on the Terrorblade, Yules or BKB on the Queen of Pain, and maybe some Lotus Orb on the Brewmaster or baka Greaves. Depende kung anong preference niya for this one. Pero I really like the draft of Team Liquid. Sobrang lakas ng hero nila. They have a lot to protect this Medusa. Just ito naman yung kailangan protect the Medusa at all costs and kayang-kaya nila i-team fight dito yung Evil Geniuses. So we're finally back for the second game and let's see kung sino ba talaga yung malalaglag dito for Group A. Kasi up until now, malabo pa rin. Hindi pa rin natin sure. Pero looking at the previous games, panalo yung GG, panalo yung Bepom, yung panalo yung Execration. So lahat ongoing pa yung second game. So, babalitaan ko na lang kayo pagkatas netong game kung sino ba yung malalaglag or kung magkakaroon ba tayo ng tiebreaker. Pero 5v5 at the bottom lane. Reflection will be used by Pahas to slow them down as well as the curse from Insania. Pero sino ba talagang target? It's gonna be what? Matthew? I mean, Seasmile is gonna have Blink later on. So, mukhang wala yata tayong maging early first blood. Hi, Kikidong de la Serna. Good evening. Pero 5v5 yun sa bottom lane. Well, they managed to take what? Auxiliary
30
Wars.
seconds to battle.
And in the word naman nila yung vision doon ng Evil Geniuses. So, andun pa rin yung XP and gold for the side of Team Liquid. Pero pwede tayo magkaroon ulit ng attempt on the first blood dito sa Bounty Rune.
The battle begins.
So, mukhang wala naman tayong mag-engagement on this Bounty Rune. So, 3-4-1 yung mangyayari for this one. And Bouncy will take that. I mean, we'll steal that bottom Bounty Rune. So, ang pagsasamahin nila sa lane ay Medusa tsaka Silencer. So, two range heroes at the top lane. I think it would be better para mas lalo ma-help out yung Medusa. Pero yung bottom lane, kasi para sila melee, is Beastmaster and Clockwork. And medyo hirap sila dito sa bottom lane. You're up against CM and Terrorblade. So, for the level 1, wala pa tayong Metamorphosis. So, pwede pa naman nila ma-harass out sa lane ni CM. And same goes for the Terrorblade. So, Panda already down to half HP. Pero once na magkaroon na tayo ng Metamorphosis on the Terrorblade, ito na yung time for Evil Geniuses to try and attempt to maybe get some kills on this lane. Guy will just spam out that Wild Axe onto Pahas. We have Boxy. Well, doesn't have that Battery Assault yet. My Battery Assault will be there onto Panda, but Pahas is here to help him out to spread out that damage. Pero they're both low. Meanwhile, middle lane, Queen of Pain up against the Storm. So, yung ginawa dati ni Queen, minax out niya yung Scream instead of that Shadow Strike, which is ayun yung ginagawa mo kung gusto mo talaga manalo sa lane up against the Storm. So, tignan natin kung mag-iiba ba yung skill build dito ni C-Smile. Pero nung ganun yung ginawa ni Queen, siya nahihirapan sa mid up against Storm.
Boom! There it goes!
But at top lane, we had to leave onto Insania plus that Blood Grenade to slow him down. But do they have enough damage? Well, Matthew will get it first blood. Kahit na wala tayong Drunken Haze on Whisper.
I came here to be tested. Incoming!
Cold as death.
So at the bottom lane, Panda goes down. Pahas with that Metamorphosis. Well, without a CM,
What you expected?
hindi mo kayang habulin dito yung Beastmaster.
That should help!
No.
So, nandito si Matthew with the rotation, pero kitang-kita naman siya dito ni Nisha.
On their sails?
And they have also reward at the same spot. So, Nisha is still doing good up against the Queen of Pain. A Vortex Remnant onto C-Smile. Just doing some damage onto him. Pero Matthew is here to try and help out in securing this Water Rune. So we had the curse onto Seasman, but he's just gonna go for that blink. Blood Grenade will miss from Insania, so Nisha will still get that Water Rune on the other side. Or actually, they might try this Queen of Pain, pero blink will be up in 4 seconds. So Boxy will just back away. Andito pa rin naman si Matthew to protect Seasmile. So, ilang stacks na yun? 4 stacks on that Wild Axe. Hindi ka pwede makipag-trade off ng Rags, pero Insania gets caught. Another kill at the top lane ng Whisper. This time, we'll take that kill. So, 2-1 na tayo at 5 minutes. Metamorphosis still on cooldown for 15 seconds.
Radiant's courier
So, once
has
na
been
magbalik dito
killed.
yung Metamorphosis, pwede magkaroon tayo ng another attempt for
Radiant's
EG.
are fortified.
So, middle lane din siya. Level 3 on the Shadow Strike. So, sobrang slow niya talaga. Hindi siya makalapit on the Queen of Pain. Well, he's gonna have the Tango for the sustain as well as that salve. There are 3 heroes at the bottom lane. Boxy gets caught with the lift. We have the Metamorphosis from Pahas, and Pahas takes down Boxy. Sa middle lane din siya. Back to full HP, pero another Shadow Strike. Wala na namang galawan for the Storm. Another one.
The serpent supreme.
So, kahit ganun yung nangyari, free farm pa rin naman dito yung Medusa. Same goes for the Beastmaster. So, we're still having good lane for the side of Team Liquid. Pero Frostbite and that Fade Bolt enough to burst down Nisha and Boxy with the battery assault on Panda. Lift will be used to protect down this Crystal Maiden, pero yung rune. It's on the top lane.
Tolerance.
And Insania will take that shield rune, pero Boxy goes down as well. So, ganda din naman yung start na nangyayari for Evil Geniuses. Kakaroon na naman sila ng early kills to, hindi naman sila nagkakaroon ng gold lead. Bottom lane, Metamorphosis is on cooldown and Zai will just spam out that Wild Axe, pero Matthew is already here. So, Zai needs to play it safe.
Marked my territory.
Bottom lane, Zai, surrounded by 3 heroes again, pero Insania as well as Boxy is here to help him out. Pero Frostbite, underneath the tier 1 tower, Boxy will get some damage onto the tower. But he still managed to survive. Now Seasmile with the blink, catches Zai with that wave. And he's gonna get bursted down. Good rotation on the Queen of Pain.
Radiant's
But I
middle
think that's
tower
it.
is under
Insania,
attack.
meron pa rin siyang shield rune dito. So he's kinda tanky. Back to farming lang ulit. Or maybe not, they will go for smoke. And smoke will break for Seasmile. Boxy will be spotted out, I think. But they had the Frostbite, they had the right clicks, and
With flair.
Seasmile will choose the right clicks enough to take down this Clockwork. So, killing spree on the Seasmile and a 1k goal lead for Evil Geniuses. So, paano replay lang ng game number 1? 7-1 din yung naging score kanina ng gantong oras. Pero, uy, paano na napatay yun? Roar. Okay, from the roar, from the units napatay dito ni Zai, si Pakas, pero Boxy, andyan yung DPS from the Shadow Strike, pero Insania with the deny, and Boxy, ay, denied XP, denied gold for Evil Geniuses, and that's gonna be a double kill for Nisha. So, nakahabol naman siya on the Kyop. Kahit na medyo nahihirapan siya in laning.
Coin removed.
Were you dreaming?
This'll come in handy.
So 7-4 at 9 minutes, sobrang dikit pa rin ng laban. And looking at the net worth leading dyan, si Miki obviously having free farm, followed by the Terror Bleed. Yeah, ganun talaga pag Medusa, meron kang split shot, so napakadali na mag-farm. Same goes for the Terror Blade, you have a lot of illusions. So mas maganda nga lang yung naging lane dito ni Miki. Hindi talaga siya na-contest. Dito ng EG, unlike itong si Pahas na pe-pressure out siya ng Beastmaster and Clockwork. So di naman ganun kalayo yung net worth niya on the Medusa. So Nisha goes in, had to jump on the Panda, and they had the first killing spree for Nisha, and on the win dito Evil Geniuses. They have 4 heroes here, but we had a Kag to zone them out. Leaf will be used on the Boxy, and will tank out that right click damage onto Pakas with that Metamorphosis. So it's just support stat for both sides. And that's it. Wala naman tayo mapapala with the TP on the core heroes.
Illusion?
Dire's structures are fortified.
Denied!
Dire are scanning.
So Yasha is up for Miki now to middle lane Nisha. So Falcon Blade, kaya yung gagawin niya. Hindi siya mag-reach Blade. And for Saya already has a dummy, so going for Helm of the Overlord pa rin naman. So still trying to farm here at the bottom lane. Whisper will now. Actually, magkakaroon tayo ng Chi-Chi. Whisper will lane at the bottom lane, but now we have the Cogs to push him back. Still has that Primal Split, pero with the jump from Nisha, and then yung Vortex Roar from Zai won't make it in time. Oh, nawawala din pala units dun ni Zai. Pero Roar will be used on the C-Smile. We don't have anything for Zai to take down the Screen of Pain, and now we will connect onto 2 heroes. Zai would be the first to fall, and they're not yet done chasing. Panda will use his Frostbite onto Boxy, and another kill onto C-Smile. Level 1 Vortex pa lang yun, di ba? Yeah, level 1 Vortex pa lang naman yun on Nisha. So, yeah, di siya ganun katagal. Tayo nagkaroon ng enough time for the Beastmaster para maabot yung group. But I think kahit na maabot nila yun, hindi pa rin magiging enough yung damage nila.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Worthy tribute.
So, level 4 pa rin naman si Boxy. Same goes for Insane. It's only level 5. So, wala pa sila ng ultimates. Hindi pa rin enough to for Team Liquid para at least lumaban sila ng team fight. Need to wait out their level 6 pero they're trying to chase down Nisha. Well, they have lead from Matthew pero andyan yung Cogs to trap down Whisper. He doesn't have the Primal Split. Trying his best to survive. Jump will be there from Nisha as well. At Electric Vortex pero Nisha will be the first to fall. And then yung burst pero Whisper goes down as well. Kill from Panda. We don't have Roar for Zai. Gonna tank out a lot of damage from that one pero Miki with the rotation. Stone Gaze will be used and C-Smile. Masasalan siya dito and aabutin pa rin naman siya ng Mystic Snake. So 3-4-2 trade-off. Mas worth it yun for Team Liquid.
Dire's middle tower
Good
has
rotation on the
fallen.
Medusa, taking down this Queen of Pain who has his blade.
Radiant's bottom
So malaking
tower
gold
is
na rin
under
yun for
attack.
Medusa.
Radiant's
Nakuha siya ng malaking gold,
structures are
meron pa
fortified.
siyang ancient stacks. And meron siya Manta style, so kakayanan niya ng ancients.
Double damage. Stupendous.
So, wala pa rin tayong goal lead, pero Mika is just happily farming his stacks. And after that, Manda Styles is gonna go straight for Butterfly. Why not, di ba? Yung Terror Blade lang naman yung kalaban ng Medusa. A global silence will be used. Matthew doesn't have any mana, and Senya with the Nightwish Matthew might go down, pero Hookshot will connect onto Panda. They had the stun, but on the other side, Primal Split will be there. It ends on to Zai, and Zai goes down. Pero Nisha with the jump stops the facing field, and Seasmell pag-blink out pa rin naman siya, pero Whisper is gonna be the one in trouble. They had the stun. Still getting chased down. Wala na tayong mana on the storm, so pwede pa siyang turn ng Evil Geniuses, and with the Sonic Wave, goes for the ranks onto Nisha, but just gonna go for the TP out. Andyan yung Stone Gaze to help him out. Pero Mike, he's surrounded by 3 heroes. Bahas with that Metamorphosis. So Mike, hindi na siya makakatakbo dito, pero Insania with the buyback, but can he make it to save down this Medusa? He doesn't have any mana left, and 600 HP, ilang palo na lang to, pero with that one, Mystic Snake, another mana for Mike, and naku po mukhang makakapag-react pa dito yung Evil Geniuses. Nisha is finally back, and Mike is still fine for now. And dyan yung Nova. And that's a double kill for Nisha, and OMG. OMG na lang yung nasabi. Akala ko mamamatay na dun si Nisha. Ay, si Nisha, si Mike. Nabusan na siya ng mana, pero yung Mystic Snake, yung Magic Wand, it does a lot for Medusa. And as long as you have that mana, wala talagang magiging bow station. Enough na rin yun for Nisha to go for that long jump kahit nakaka-TP out na lang sa team fight. So now we have this 3k gold lead for Team Liquid.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Boom! There it goes!
What you don't see can most certainly hurt you.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You.
Our hook shot connects onto 2, but Seasmile still has that evasion, but we have the detection, we have Sentry, and Global to be used. And it's a double kill for Miki, another kill on the 4 heroes. And okay, Freezing Field, it will be used on the Boxy, might go down, has the peak bolt, but you can't run away from the ice. And the Whisper still has the Primal Split, pero without the Queen of Pain, wala silang enough burst damage. So, medyo nakaka-recover na dito yung Team Liquid, especially Nisha. Nag-i-slow down na yung farm dito ni Seasmile. Kaya na ba siya namamatay na magkakasunod? So, he's falling behind in terms of net worth. Well, he has Orchid, 1 way to hatch that storm. Pero the thing is, kailangan mo talaga ng debuff immunity. Up against the Disables, up against the catch of Team Liquid. Pero dyan na yung Primal Split from Whisper. Have the Cyclone onto Miki. Pero uy, uubusin lang nila dito yung units ni Whisper. And I'm not expecting that kill, pero Whisper is dead, no Primal Split, and Team Liquid will try to push out this tier 2 bottom tower. Fortification still up, pero Boxy with that hook shot onto Matthew. Has the 4 staff onto himself, so he's still fine, and wala naman ang panghabol dito yung Team Liquid. Masyado rin malayo si Nisha to try.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, hindi siya with the jump. Magic goes down, and mukhang ang high ground ba? Dito yung Team Liquid? Or no, Silence will be there on Donation. Not expecting that Orchid. Actually, nahin pa yung Orchid na yun. So, not expecting that burst damage from EG. So, Nisha is dead. Hindi na magta-try dito yung Team Liquid na pumunta pa sa high ground. Well, at least for Mickey, on the way na yung kanyang butterfly. And at this point, kasi parang di pa ito yung timing na bibili ka ng MKB and the Terrorblade. Mas gusto mong kumuha ng stats, maybe Manta style for the game since we have a lot of silences. Director Skadi din kasi siya for the game.
Coming in.
Over here now.
So, a Tormentor lang naman for Team Liquid and Shard Upgrade will be given to Insania. So, ano ba to? Ayun nagbabounce. Tapos, 4 na yung nakukuha niyang int.
Dire are scanning.
The hook shot will connect onto Whisper. They have the battery assault. Does have that primal split. Pero hindi kasi pwede mag-primal split pag tinatangke mo talaga yung
If you come
battery
back,
assault.
I'll kill you again.
Tagal kasi ng cast animation, so Whisper goes down, a huge kill for Team Liquid. So wala na tayong tier 2 dito sa bottom lane, pero mukhang gusto pa rin yata nilang ipilit.
This'll come in handy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do it with flair.
Dire's turret has been
Double.
Anong next game? Liquid tuloy. Shopify versus what? Shopify
Radiant's
versus
bottom
Extreme
tower
Gaming.
has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
But anyway, tier 3 tower down, fortification is up for Evil Geniuses. And trying their best to defend this one, pero Boxy with the hook shot will connect onto Bahaz. They had the double silence and Nisha with the BKB. Nandiyan naman yung 4-stack to save down the Terrorblade, so he's still fine for now. Pero yung melee rack will be secured by the Medusa. Roar will be used onto Bahaz. Pero Mickey is getting control, still has a lot of mana. Pero Metamorphosis, Iron Scatty to slow him down. Seasmal goes in with the blink. BKB, but Rifles will be there. Double damage shell from Nisha. And Nisha is just gonna go for the TP out. Pero one more take away, not enough. So Nisha will live and Mickey will secure these range racks. And the TP out na lang dito for Team Liquid. Meron pa tayong tier 2 tower, so hindi na sila makakuha ng another set.
Illusion!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I see. Oh.
So a hook shot connects onto Whisper. They have the jump, they have the control and the silence, and wala tayong kahit anong defensive item aside from Vanguard on the Brewmaster. So easy kill lang yan for Team Liquid and Roshan. Gonna be the next objective. Pabilisan lang yan with the Solar Crest, with the buff, and then yung extra attacks with and yung right clicks. Criticals from the Medusa.
Flair's here.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
Rock it on. Jackpot.
So, 10k gold lead for Team Liquid. And, mga abusin mo na yata nila dito yung tier 2 towers. Pero hook shot will be there from Boxy. We'll connect on to Matthew. Pahas will finally pop his Metamorphosis. Pero Matthew is still fine for now. And Boxy goes down. Matthew with the stolen Ball Lightning. And it's very low on HP. Meron laro yung Shopify? Yes, meron po. After na itong series na to. 8:30 magi-start yung next set of series. Last series na rin yun for Group B.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Okay, so Nisha with the jump will not spot anyone. Andyan na yung primal companion for Whisper. So si Cyclone gaya ang kanya napilit to kahit down the Medusa pero Miggy doesn't care. We'll just go for the Rags onto the tier 3 tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Coming in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
On Miggy, focus lang.
Under attack.
The Rax, we have the lift, we have another Cyclone onto the Medusa pero Nisha this time will go for the Rags onto the melee Rax. Pero back to
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
2 sets of Rax taken by Team Liquid. We still have the tier 2 at the middle lane. So si Pahas, I think he's just cutting the creep wave. Yeah, he's cutting bottom wave, he's cutting middle lane. Just trying to delay the push, pero meron pa tayong ages for 2 minutes, pero Matthew with the Ball Lightning. Silence will be there on the box, but we have the global box, he's still fine for now. Wala tayong naging follow-up for Evil Geniuses. Reflection onto Mickey. Had the Cyclone na iikot, nahihilo na rin yung illusion ni Mickey. Pero andyan naman yung another creep wave.
Players here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Over here! Bottom up!
And it's up.
Use the might!
So high ground defense for Evil Geniuses and ages will expire in 40 seconds. So meron naman tayong Primal Split. We even have Metamorphosis onto Pahas. So kaya pa rin naman nila i-hold down dito yung middle lane. So Team Liquid, ano bang magiging balak nila dito? Malapit na mag-expire ages. So they might be waiting for another Roshan or siguro wait out another items. Siguro MKB on Medusa since we already have Butterfly on the third bleed. Pwede rin nilang hintayin dito yung Aghanim Scepter ni Zinisha. Parang ayun na lang naman yung key items na wini-wait out nila ngayon. So, 14k gold lead for Team Liquid. So, yeah,
Dire
maghihintay nga tayo ng
outstanding.
another Roshan. Di pa natin sure kung gaano pa katagal. 2 minutes and then depende kung gaano katagal yung additional. Pero sana hindi ganun katagal. Yung game is already hard for Evil Geniuses. Di na natin nakikita yung effectiveness ng hero nila. Ay, pag naunahan dito yung Brewmaster, what can you do? Even yung supports, wala rin naman silang pantanggal ng global silence. So, gaano katagal yung global? 5 seconds. So, parang 5 seconds kayo nakatunga without doing anything. Yung Terror Blade lang, tsaka yung Kyop yung pwedeng gawin pagka ganun.
Do it with flair.
Invisibility.
Rock it on.
Pero hook shot onto Panda. Andito naman si Insane to help him out. Wala siyang force staff. He already used it. So, this would be the kill for the supports. Actually, kahit magsisiboxy, kakayanan niya dun yung CM. The middle lane, Zai is all alone. Manta style from Pakas. But Roar will be used onto the illusion just to push them back. Kahit di naman yung tunay yung tamaan mo. So, Zai is still fine for now. But at the bottom lane, Nisha with the Invision will spot out C-Smile, Remnant, Vortex follow-up. Not gonna be there. And wala rin naman siya magiging katulong. And wala silang global. So, Tormentor lang naman for Evil Geniuses, and this time, sino bang makakuha ng shard? Might be CM, might be Brew. Okay, Whisper will take that shard, pero mamamatay si Panda, which is the reflection. So, ano ba yung shard upgrade? Increases primal speed duration and allows it to be cancelled early. I see. So, Roshan will be up in 10 seconds. Buti na lang, hindi ganun katagal. Hihintayin natin for the game. So, daytime, it's on the bottom lane. They're gonna have Aegis and Cheese. So, meron tayong agad ng Scepter and an MTB on the Medusa. Kompleto na sa items. Dito yung Team Liquid.
Flares here.
So, nakita naman nila yung Roshan with that Rocket Flare. So, they're already on the way. Dito pwede i-contest ng Evil Geniuses. Wala masyadong mahirap. Wala silang anything to start the fight aside from that primal split.
I insist.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
So, Aegis will be taken by Mickey and yung Cheese. Nasa kanya din. Ay, sa kanya lahat.
Breach.
Or Global Silence will be used, but meron bang makabutan dito yung Team Liquid? Parang wala naman yata. They have multiple force staffs, they have Crimson, they're kinda tanky. So, Global Silence, not gonna do anything for Team Liquid, but they still have Aegis. Pwede pa rin sila umakyat.
Come to me.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Do it with flair. And it's off.
So, Nisha with that Electric Vortex onto two heroes. They still have another Crimson Guard to protect them, pero Mickey will just focus on the tower. They had the Frostbite onto him. Pero Mickey with the split shot, kahit yung Torre lang yung paluin niya. Tatamaan pa rin naman dito yung heroes ng Evil Geniuses. Now Cyclone will be used onto him. Discarding down the Medusa Peronisha with another jump will connect only onto Whisper. Primal Slit not gonna be there. We have the hook shot stun from Boxy and no buyback will be there for Whisper. It doesn't have any gold.
Radiant structures are
Can you
fortified.
support lang yung merong buyback, yung CM and yung Rubik? But on the backlines, Metamorphosis from Pakas. We have another pull from Nisha and Panda. It's already dead. Mike with the BKB. Rytens will be there onto the third blade and is dead for 75 seconds. No buyback on the third blade and GG has been called. Team Liquid will take the series up against Evil Geniuses 2-0 and another one-sided game.
Team Liquid, victory!
Eh, parang nung mga unang araw ng Team Liquid, parang hirap na hirap sila for this group stage. Puro 1-1 yung naging score nila, pero netong mga nakarang araw is nakakabawi na sila. Nakakuha na sila ng mga series and looking at the current standings, okay, playoff secured na, upper bracket secured na for... Wait lang, nag-load. Upper bracket secured na for Team Liquid, for LGD. Ang bagal mag-load nung ano ko. Hindi lumalabas yung mga... Ito, upper bracket secured for para sa Group A, Gaming Gladiators, 9 Pandas, Team Liquid, and LGD. So, magkakaroon tayo ng tiebreaker for Group A. 3-way tiebreaker yung mangyayari. So, anong oras ba to? So, mamaya pa to after nung Group B. So, Group B, mag-start pala to ng 8:45. So, magkakaroon tayo ng medyo mahabang break. And for the tiebreakers, mag-start pa to ng 11:30. Yeah, so, 3-way tiebreaker between Betboom, EG, and Team Aster. So, tingnan natin kung sino talaga yung makapasok for the playoffs. Pero right now, kakaroon muna tayo ng break. Medyo matagal-tagal to since 8:45 pa mag-start yung next series. So, kita-kits na lang for the next series.